Hello everyone. Short update. I have done some sewing. I put some more flowers over here. I found some seeds and I forgot the names, and you see that's why you do videos. But anyway, you can notice that they're actually coming out. What was over here? I'll check video and I have it on the screen over here. And then you can also see, I think, those little bits. There, another one. Meanwhile, you can see that something is going on, which means that Seb is taking our old tent. We don't use it anymore. And we're going to put it for our two cats so they can go in. As you can see, someone approves it. What do you think about it? Rika?
Are you happy? Because?
Rika? Yes. Yeah. Yes, that's okay. And why are we doing it? Because they're getting in there and we don't want them to be in there. So we're building another tent for them. I'll try to do something like this, but it does not work because they sneak in anyway. All right. Let's see what we have over here. As you can see, we have a tiny bit of strawberries. From time to time, Seb brings one or two and we can eat it from the bush. So they really like here. I'm not sure about these. They don't bring so much fruits. But as you can see, I probably will be able to do some, I don't know how you call it, let me know. That I can put that into the soil and make more. Then our tomatoes, my mom said I should watch some Polish channel. It's called Green Ambulance or something like that, translating into English, because apparently I should be taking some leaves, like bending and destroying, just to they're not some bushy anymore. But so far so good. As you could see, we have some tomatoes. They're not getting any color yet, but it's fine. And then over here we have cucumbers, and look at this little thing. Oh, beautiful. I put this thing, what's in English? A black beauty, aubergine, and then this is courgette over here. We shall see how that goes. Remember these? Butternut. They're coming out. Nice. And then broad bean. Not in every, but some of them. Our basil. And here the guys kind of found the space to enjoy themselves. They shouldn't. So I think it's going to be here. Tutaj stawiamy? No. For time being, there's some old 2 chairs. You can find them here and there. We're going to put them inside, and that way they will have their own tunnel, not our one, right? Right. And we haven't used it anyway, so at least it will have a second life. Pizza. Super. Super. This is a filling from an old cover or something. He really likes this. Yeah, that's mean it's approved. Now let me know, what do you think? Good idea? Very old tent. Very over 15 years, I think. This chair was outside, plastic from IKEA, but it was gathering the water. They couldn't sit on it. Now it's supported, so hopefully they'll use it. This one was already there. Some old cover, old towel. I think they're 2 happy cats. I hope you enjoy this one. See you next one. Bye! Morning everyone. So this is the date and hopefully I'll post this today too. It's quite early, well 9 o'clock. I've already did my walk because it's too hot and it's getting hotter. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to water plants. Normally in Ireland, well I'm not sure how often you have to do it, but we do it most of the time just once at the end of the day. But I know Seb sometimes does it in the morning too. So anyway, I think there will be a need for it because they will definitely need it for today. And I will update you how the garden looks like because I know some of you really like my adventure thing. And yeah, I did a few new things. I have done something with the tomatoes. I used, you'll see, it's a mess, but you'll see it. I used the leftovers from the sock yarn, so I put it up because I actually used YouTube and asked how do you actually hang tomatoes, because my friend, she has amazing kind of circular metal thing that she just kind of puts, it's look like a circular pyramid or something like that. Anyway, yeah, we sorted out the red currant, so you can check it out. We leave it uncovered because at the end of the day, anyway, birds will have something nice to eat and anything else, and something is growing. You'll see it in a second. So now you can meet Rico. Normally he's not. He's a shy in front of the camera. So now, last time I was over here fighting with this soil, but it looks that everything is growing. Obviously I should do some weeding. I think that's how you say it. Although for me, my brain translates it completely differently. And anyway, so you could see bits. The third row is not so great, but anyway, maybe you will need a time. I put some seeds over here too. I'm not sure how I recorded it or not, but I think those little bits are there. And we also have a scattered area over here, although I marked it with those two kind of poles where there should be 3. And yeah, so far so good, I think, you know. So I will need to do some weeding over here. Tell me, am I saying it right or wrong? Just for fun, in this pot I put potato. You know, sometimes in the kitchen you have the ones they're little and they're just already want to grow. So I put, I think, 5 over here, and I have those 2. Well, 3 over there. I don't know why, but probably just from one bit. So here it is, and I water that too, but I don't think it needs any more. Let's see the inside. Well, my trick, I try to keep the cats away, but sometimes they have their own life, and you've seen it, that we created a beautiful tent for them, so... But Stefan still likes to come in over here, even though he's not allowed to, and if Seb sees him, it's basically a water can in action. So check it out, these are our strawberries. They are way better than these ones. What I want to do, and actually in a sec, you see those bits? They're actually growing and you can put them into the soil separately, so I probably just put those 2 over there, or just this one, and I just cut this one and put it somewhere else. So I'll see how many of those little bits I have here. And as you can see, yeah, plenty. Over here you could see an amazing yarn. I think that's opal. So I knitted socks with these, and now they're kind of over here, although I just did a bit. So how do you do it, if you ask? You have to start from the lowest part of the actual plant, and then you should, we didn't know that, go along with the little plant you have, and while they're growing you just, you know, move it around. That way you know which of the sides needs to be ripped. I think that's kind of harsh word, but anyway, otherwise you end up with a plant like I have, so everything goes everywhere. But anyway, I did a bit, you've seen it, they cleared it up. As you could see, now the ground is fresh, there's air, I'm not saying in wind because it's so hot over here, but you could see that everything has a light, and that's what the information was about. So you could see, yeah, over here too, so I have a bit. And I don't have bees over here, and I heard that I need to do something like that from time to time, but to get some tomatoes. But I'm not sure Is that true? Do not worry, we have some, but you know, we would need more. And you can see I have loads of flowers, but will they give fruit? We shall see. And I done a bit. I still have one pot to do. As you can see, I started, but literally you can survive over here 10 minutes and you want to run away. So I still don't have these done. And we have our cucumbers, you were asking, and there's something is growing over here. And also I watched that you can kind of put them up, so I'm doing that. We shall see how that goes. I'm going to replace this. That was Seb's idea. So yeah. And here I have 5 pots and 3 gave me the plants. This is butternut, so we shall see how that goes. My basil is still kind of surviving a bit. And here is I need to learn the name, broad bean. Over here it's growing up. I kept this because, you know, I want to have a clue what to do later on. And I put some pumpkins over here, and you could see out of 6 I have 2 here, although they're actually together, so I could separate them later on. So as you can see, oh my, this smells lovely. This smells amazing. This is basil, I think. Basil, that's how you say it. I call it basilia. Butternut, I don't have a clue how to translate that. Broad bean, the one that you just seen, it's fasolka. A cucumber is ogórek. Tomato is pomidor. What else do I have? Pumpkin, dynia. And I think that's all I have. Strawberries, truskawki. Okay, so let's water those babies. So here they are. I cut the bits that they were sticking out and they're ready to move to the soil. So I'm going to use those 2 because nothing is growing in them. And in case I run out, I'll put some over here because I still have hopes for those 2 over here. Come on, guys. What I can tell you, it's almost 9:30 a.m. and it's getting warm over here. So let's do it fast, and then I'm going to show you apples and red currant. Well, I'm going to show you everything, why not? So I throw that soil into this old bath that we had. Our landlord changed it but never done anything about this thing, so we thought, well, you know what, let's give it a second life. So we're putting stuff over here to get compost, I think. And next to it you could see a water full of nettle, and nettle is natural antibiotic for plants and humans. It smells lovely though, you know. I would love to send you that smell, believe me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix this bit. It's not done properly. I watched videos. I hope with this kind of bits of wood one day create a proper compost, because it should be air, it should be everything in it. But you know what? We do what we can, right? So anyway, so I'm going to fill it in and then put those strawberries there. Anyway, so you've seen that nettle juice, let's call it that way. So I put it into my can, just to glimpse of the red water can. I'm not sure, have you seen it? I'll show you in a sec. And then fill it up with the water, and then I pour it over. I heard that nettle kind of strengthened the plants, and it's even a good idea when I buy something from the garden center, when I take them out of the pots, to soak the ground in that juice. That way they get stronger and so on and so on. So from time to time we use that to pour it or give that extra kick, natural kick for the plants. Okay, so I'll show you the water can that I'm using. I think I got an IKEA, the red one, and because definitely you would not want to put hands in there. Although it's all natural. And I'm going to show you our apple trees. They're in the pot, so they're not really, I'm thinking maybe to bring them something in the bucket and pour the water over them again today, because I did that yesterday. Because we're hoping that maybe one day we'll get our own land, and this is kind of a lesson, you know, something that, I seriously drawn my dream garden with chickens. And so here it is. This is the water can that I just grabbed the juice from this and use it, put it over to this water can, put it over to this water can, and here I have a water because I bring two. If I run out, I just refill it with this. That's why I don't have anything over here. And it's very handy for the trees because then it just water runs through it quicker. Okay, so I have stuff in the bucket over here. And these are our lovely two trees. I think I showed you apples. They're still there. I know they're going to be little, because I truly believe that one day we'll be digging it out. So that's the pot is over here. So I'm just going to put it over here on the top and then bring water and water it so all the essentials will go. Also, funny bit, in regards the pots and everything like that, if you buy something from the garden center, oh, the battery's dying. Oh, so anyway, I'm going to show you. I'll tell you next time. So I'm going to show you quickly raspberry because you were asking for it. So here how they look. As you can see, the leaves are not bad. They have some coloring over here, so that's that. I don't see any animals or bugs. I know it's red, but it's not really great. And I know the battery's going to go. So I hope you enjoyed this one. See you next one. Probably after this I'm going to knit. That's on a different channel, so check down. Subscribe, like, and give me some wisdom, because I'm completely a newbie.